Hi there and welcome to my channel Space Woman. I'm Polly and today I thought I would do a video on why, to me, minimalism is a feminist issue. First of all, my definition of feminism is just that men and women are equal and should be treated as such. I don't hate men, I don't think they're inferior, I just think we should all be equal. In the last year, having switched to capsule wardrobes, tried to become more minimalist and gone through the KonMari method for decluttering, I've had several realisations about things that I own, but I don't really know why I own them, other than that society says that as a woman I should care about these things. Consumerism is a disease that afflicts everyone in the Western world. However, I do think that a lot of marketing is targeted directly at women, and there are more products that we're encouraged to buy. And I can't help but feel that worrying about acquiring these things is actually getting in the way of us going out and doing something worthwhile, or it could be. So I thought I would just do a quick rundown of some of the things that I discovered. So the first one is high heels. Now, I have owned these for years and years and many other pairs of high heels too, but these are the only ones I still have. And the last time I wore these was probably 3 years ago. And the reason for that is they're bloody uncomfortable. I don't care what anyone says, there is no such thing as a comfortable high heel. It's just not natural to be tottering around on 4 or 5 inches. I guess the reason that women traditionally wear heels is to make themselves look taller and slimmer, and the other reason is for men. I find the idea of wearing heels to please men a bit odd, because I have never ever been with a man who said, do you know what, I would love you more if you were 5 inches taller. And yet, for some reason, I bought into this idea that you see those lists of what every woman should have in her closet, and one of the things they always say is a pair of classic black high heels. But yeah, I really don't need those in my life. I don't want to not be able to run and just be comfortable. So from here on in, I'm not going to buy any more high heels. Clutch bags. Again, this is something that turns up a lot on lists of sort of how to be a well-dressed woman. And the problem is, I never know what to do with them. If I want to dance, if I want to, really do anything other than sit at a table, what am I supposed to do with this thing that I have to literally clutch? I did get rid of them all in my declutter, and whenever I find myself looking at a clutch bag in a shop, I shout at myself in my head along the lines of A Few Good Men, you want the clutch, you can't handle the clutch, and I put the thing back. And the only bag I really ever take out in the evenings now is this little Longchamp crossbody, because it means I have my hands free. When it came time to declutter my bathroom, I realised that I had a load of products that had been sitting there for years and I'd never bothered to use up. I've realised I really don't see the point of putting strange chemicals all over my face. This is some kind of detox mask. I don't like the way it smells, don't like what's in it. And again, it's one of those things that women are told that we should enjoy pampering ourselves. I can't actually think of anything more boring than slapping this weird smelling gunk on my face and having to sit still for 20 minutes while it does whatever it's meant to do. So I think I'm going to quit buying face masks, really. I don't know if you've all heard about the idea of the pink tax, which is basically that products that are specifically branded for and marketed to women and are quite often pink cost more than the male equivalent. So a man's razor would be cheaper than this one. Now really there's no reason for a woman to need a razor other than that society says shave your legs, shave your armpits, otherwise it's disgusting. Now I don't believe it's disgusting to have body hair. I mean, men have body hair, it's just a natural thing. So I suppose if I wanted to, I could just stop shaving, but I don't know, that one's been so conditioned into me. The legs I don't care about, to be honest, but I feel a bit odd with hairy armpits and I sort of worry that I might smell. So I am probably still going to keep shaving my armpits. However, I will be looking for a reusable razor to be more environmentally friendly, and I will certainly avoid buying pink products. The one thing that I never really acquired much of is makeup. Anyone who's watched my channel for a bit, you'll probably already know that I'm not particularly interested in makeup. This is really the same basic makeup that I've been wearing since at the age of 15, and periodically I think I should change it or worry a bit more about what I look like. And do you know what, I just can't be bothered really. I mean, each month they seem to come out with a new BB cream, CC cream, you need a primer, you need a contouring thing. You can tell how little I know about makeup. I don't really know the correct terms. I really can't believe that someone needs to wear kind of 20 different products on their face. It's clearly a bit of a marketing scam, and it's also kind of telling women that they don't look good enough to be seen in public without 15 layers of slap. And I don't believe that for a second, so I'm going to keep not caring very much about makeup. I suppose if I was braver, maybe I just would go out without makeup, because again, it's an extra 10 minutes to your getting ready in the morning that men just don't generally, well, most men don't generally have to think about. I suppose I always wear eye makeup because my eyebrows and eyelashes are fair, and if I don't, I feel like I haven't got any eyes. So I'll probably keep wearing mascara and eyeliner. I think the other thing I realised when I was doing my big KonMari declutter, particularly of my clothes and shoes and bags, I'll link the videos below. As a teenager and even in my 20s, I think I didn't actually own that many clothes and bags and shoes. I didn't have that many possessions in total. I feel like at some point during my 20s there was a cultural shift, and it suddenly became a lot more important to acquire designer things and just more things in general. It feels like that was sort of the time that consumerism began to run rampant, and I'm not sure why that was. I can only think it might be the rise of social media. People realised there were even more ways to make money out of particularly women. I feel like the pressures on young women now are just enormous, and I'm really quite glad I'm not growing up now. Sort of all the marketing ploys are playing on people's insecurities. They're basically telling young women they don't look good enough, they're not thin enough, they're not popular enough, and if they just buy this product, they will somehow be happy and successful and have a good life. The reason I hate these marketing ploys is firstly because they tell young women that they're not good enough, and also because actually acquiring stuff takes time. Maintaining your stuff, looking after it, storing it, all of that takes time, and that's time that you could be spending actually doing things and going out into the world and achieving real things, career-wise, travelling, falling in love, meeting new friends, changing the world. I think your time would be much better spent doing that than in a shop trying to decide between a Chanel or a Gucci handbag. And obviously a big part of feminism is about choice. So if the thing that makes you most happy in the world is going out and buying a Chanel handbag, then that's absolutely fine. But I would say it's worth questioning whether that's what you genuinely want and that's what would genuinely fulfill you, or whether that's just what you've been told by society is what you should be striving for. I think decluttering and minimalism shouldn't be ends in themselves. They're there to clear the way for something more important, exciting, something amazing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.